Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Hey, well guys, look at me, took the hair out. Got tired of it, but this will change soon too. Welcome to Tay Marie's page. Glad you guys are back. Told you I had some more videos in store for you. Gonna be starting to, probably pop them out a little bit more. I don't know. I'm a little comfy today. I just, wanted a new place. Got tired of my blank wall. So I changed it up. Yes. But my favorite topics. It's about love, relationships, and all the other good stuff. So today I'm dedicating this to the men. This topic is to help women date men with children. So, men with kids. Alright, so before I get into what some of my male friends have said, I remember being the female that said, I'm never dating somebody with a kid. I don't want somebody with 1 child, 2 child, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. In high school, I was just like, nope. The person I'm going to be with is going to be the father of my children, and that's it. I don't want none of that problem. I don't want no baby mama drama. I don't want, the family liking the baby mom over me drama. Like, I don't know. When I was younger, I was just very adamant about that. But times has changed. My age group, there was a lot of teen pregnancies. Almost everybody in my age group has a kid but me. So, getting kind of tough when you're, eliminating so much men. There's not even that much men to begin with. There's more women than men out here. So I then took it to, okay, if I date somebody with a child, it can only be 1 kid. Yeah, then that changed too. My max, 2. I don't go past 2. I used to also say I don't want a dude with a whole bunch of baby moms either, because, I'm sorry. Unless you have a good relationship with her where she understands her place, you moved on, blah, blah, blah. Women, it's just too many of them. I like, I like things to be calm and safe, but as we all know, things never go to according to plan, but hey. Such is life. Oh my god, my camera. Sorry about my hand, y'all. Lord, struggling with my recording these days. Anywho, I did like a real reporter. So I did ask a few questions to my friends who I know who, have kids. And what's funny, most of my male friends have daughters. Very rare do they have sons. So the first one, find dating with their kids challenging, and they all said no. It actually isn't difficult because it seems like my homeboys have things on lock. They don't have these problems like some of these men have. Question number 2 was, how do they manage dating with kids? Because I feel like some dudes really struggle here because they feel like they have a kid. They don't know how to split their time, or they just, I don't know. Because, I don't know, maybe I'm around good quality men because I have men who have their child full time in my life. I have friends who have them just often, and then I have friends that unfortunately can only have them once or twice for the week, if that. But they seem to make it work. They have more relationships than I've ever seen. So clearly it happens. They said, and I quote, let me read. They don't find it difficult. Well, some. They said it's difficult only because, you put your kids first, right? Naturally so, would hope so. But then they're like, if it's a person that they really like, they really want to be with, this is someone they're serious about, splitting the time does not become hard anymore. It becomes second nature. Like, you start trying to split your weekends, your days, whatever. You might switch here and there. You are very open with your partner. You let them know what's the deal. And then a lot of them, once it really gets serious, you start doing things where all of you can do it together. And I think that's beautiful when you plan dates with everyone. I'm team pro. You can bring the kids. Because in the long haul, if you're really trying to see if somebody is a good fit, you know your kids are a good judge of character. If your kids don't like somebody, that should show you a lot. Do you judge your potential mate based off their past? And they all both agree no, because their character one will show you. And you should be given a fresh slate because we all grow up. So I agree. Next question was, what do you look for in your actual mate? I'm glad to hear these responses. So pretty much they want someone who wants children. They're intelligent, patient, empathetic, can cook, be responsible. You get that, meaning like, you know, the child is safe around you. They know that you'll take care of them, keep them safe. They'll be fed. They can count on you, kind of thing. Carry the same morals as them, and be respectful. And definitely good with kids. That'll be a plus. Does their mother of their child interfere with their relationships? And one did agree and said, you know, sometimes, but for the most part, you try to keep them separate, which I agree. I don't think the girlfriend and the baby mom need to be he. We don't need to know the business. Like, you can be team pro co-parenting or whatever, but at the same time, unless it's like someone that you see as your wife, they don't need to mix like that. Like birthday parties, whatever, okay, family gathering, maybe, but I just feel like they need to be separate. They also said they only include, they only include the baby mother when it comes to the involvement of the actual child. A next person said, you know, they don't have no personal relationship. Their relationship is just the kid, which I feel like that's where a lot of men go wrong. They don't make it about the child. And same with women. They don't make the relationship with their baby father about the kid. They make it personal about each other and how the hurt of however the relationship went down. And that's not good for the child. It's not good for yourself. And it just becomes very toxic. And no one can fully move on unless you make those ties. And you can't successfully parent without taking away your personal feelings, because you need to do what's the best interest of the child. It's not how you feel, oh my God, he just left me and blah, blah. That shouldn't be it. And vice versa. The man should not use the kid as a way to attack the baby mom. Like, if you moved on, she should be allowed to move on. So this was a great insight for me. And I hope it was a great insight for you. You can date a man with a kid, but you need to make sure he's a responsible man. You need to make sure and look and see his relationship with the baby mothers. Well, mother of his children. I feel like that's a better word to call women. If that relationship is a good relationship where it's, you know, it's not toxic. They can actually communicate and just make it about the kid. Once you find a man that has, I feel like, still too many kids, too many baby moms, and they seem to have a lot of disagreements, arguments, that's because there's a relationship still there, and that's not, you don't want to get mixed in that at all. So if you're going to date a man with a kid, find one that works. Be patient. And trust me, if you're the one, trust me, they'll make time for you. Definitely. And also, don't date a man with kids if you don't like kids. There's no point. So, hey, I hope you know. Next video that I'm going to have will be about ladies with children, because you know I have to do something for the ladies as well, and give tips to the men of how to approach these ladies, because they have the kid full time for the most part. So hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the flip side. You like, subscribe, share, you know. Don't comment on my hair and how I look right now. Probably look like a little old lady, but yay. Tay Marie out of here. Peace out.